In 2025, cyber threats are smarter and scarier, but antiviruses are also stepping up their security game with new features to protect users online. And since we test so many providers here at Cybernews, who better to reveal to you which antivirus apps will keep you the safest this year? If you're ready, let's see who made the cut as the best antivirus 2025 contender. Regarding testing, reputation, and security features, Norton, TotalAV, and Bitdefender have been the antivirus industry leaders throughout 2024 and even before. For that reason, I'll be comparing the three of them side by side to help you better decide which suits your needs best. As always, our exclusive Cybernews discount link is waiting in the description for all of these antiviruses, as well as some bonuses I'll mention later. As with any best antivirus breakdown, analyzing independent testing results is crucial. Usually, this helps to narrow down which provider has stronger anti-malware capabilities. However, the most recent results from AV Test showed that all three of today's antiviruses came out with identical scores. Across the board, Norton, TotalAV, and Bitdefender were successfully able to detect 100% of 0-day and 4-week-old malware, and scored 5.5 out of 6 in performance and 6 out of 6 in usability. Considering that these results are very consistent throughout their testing histories, the three picks definitely qualify for best antivirus for Windows 11 options. That said, we also wanted to test out the apps for ourselves to see how the results would match up. Our Cybernews research team did this by planting 150 malware samples onto a device and then running two separate tests, one with the full scan and the other time with real-time protection. So how did our results compare to the expert ones? Well, Norton's full scan took around 13 minutes to complete, with the CPU usage ranging between 20 and 30%. Overall, it was able to detect 135 out of 150 malware samples planted. The real-time results were slightly different, detecting 119 out of the 150 samples. Here, though, the detection time took considerably longer than the full scan, and CPU usage fluctuated between 5 and 50%. If we compare these detection rates to TotalAV, on the other hand, we do start to notice some differences. TotalAV's full scan was able to scout 120 out of the 150 planted samples, so less than Norton antivirus, however still in line with the industry average. Keep in mind, TotalAV recently had some updates done to their software, which noticeably slowed down the scanning process. Its full scan took around 12 minutes, with the CPU usage around 30%. Our real-time protection yielded some pretty similar results, also detecting 120 of the malware samples, and though the app was able to block threats immediately during the unzipping process, the quarantine remained empty. And since the CPU usage was consistently between 20 and 30%, this app definitely was one of the best antivirus for Mac options. When it comes to the Bitdefender in-house test results, this antivirus was able to detect just a smidge more than TotalAV, finding 121 malware samples. The main difference, however, is that it took about 33 minutes to complete, and though the average CPU usage remained around 60%, it would occasionally spike up to 90%. Our real-time protection test also had some solid results, catching 125 of our planted threats. One thing worth noting is that the app did struggle to keep up with the speed of the downloads, and overall, Norton and TotalAV were faster at getting the job done. But if you're okay with a somewhat slower scan time, then the detection rates are still excellent, and Bitdefender absolutely is one of the best antivirus for Windows 10 apps. So testing-wise, all three of these providers are solid options. Norton's full scan had the best detection rates, followed by Bitdefender, then close on their heels TotalAV. Moving on to our next category in this Best Antivirus 2025 comparison, we have features. Having an abundance of extra security features not only helps to protect every corner of your device, but also makes the price to value worth it. We've already established that all three of today's apps come equipped with real-time protection, and they also come with a variety of scanning options. This not only includes the full scan we use for our testing purposes, but also a quick scan for light checkups and a custom scan to search through suspicious folders individually. TotalAV and Norton both came with an additional smart scan, which allows users to schedule when they'd like scans to automatically take place. Norton even has an Insights feature that flags suspicious files that need a custom scan. Similarly, Bitdefender comes with a vulnerability scan, which checks for things like weak passwords, outdated applications, or software updates. All of these make for a great arsenal of anti-malware scanning options. However, this is where we start to notice some differences between the apps. For example, Only Norton and Bitdefender include a firewall, which monitors both incoming and outgoing network traffic, restricting anything that shouldn't be there. When looking for an antivirus for Windows 10, this feature is very important, so it's disappointing that TotalAV has not yet included it in any of their packages. If we look at the apps individually, Norton also comes with a slew of other features that make it a security powerhouse. For example, the PC Cloud Backup is a secure way to remotely store personal media while keeping it encrypted and safe. And if you have kids, the parental control feature is a game changer. This allows an admin to customize which sites and apps are available or restricted. Plus, you can directly track your children's online activity for ultimate safety. If you're anything like me and procrastinate cleaning out your device, then the Norton Clean feature comes in super handy. This helps remove old, duplicated, or broken files easily, which in turn optimizes your device's performance. The Password Manager takes security even further. This tool provides you with a safe space to store not only your passwords, but other sensitive data, like credit card credentials or banking info as well. But the feature that really transforms this package into a full security suite is the VPN. Once this is turned on, it hides your IP address and encrypts your network, which essentially means that now there's a protective bubble around your connection, preventing third parties from seeing any activity. Getting a Norton subscription with all of these security features is definitely the best way to keep yourself safe in 2025. However, I will say that this app in particular does come with some extra features that may be considered unnecessary for some. For example, the Startup Manager is generally something more experienced antivirus users look for, but for everyday users, these additional tools will bloat the software, prolong the installation process, and consume more resources. Just something to keep in mind when deciding which antivirus suits your needs the best. Now, if you're looking for an app that's a bit more minimal when it comes to features, then TotalAV is a great alternative. Alongside the multiple scans and real-time protection, it also comes with ransomware protection, and just like Norton, it has a system tune-up tool to clear out space on your device efficiently. To add an extra layer of security to your online browsing, there's the Web Shield feature. This browser extension is very effective at blocking malware and phishing attempts, as it prevents you from clicking on malicious sites in advance. Again, just like Norton, TotalAV comes with a fully functioning VPN, so you're also getting a huge security boost to your entire online experience. Now, when it comes to included features, just like Norton and TotalAV, Bitdefender also qualifies as a top antivirus option. In addition to the scanning options, real-time protection, and firewall, the app also comes with an anti-theft feature that helps you remotely locate and lock your device. The built-in anti-tracker feature prevents those online trackers from collecting your data and then selling it to third parties, which is why you often see those annoying customized ads everywhere. And just like our other two providers, Bitdefender includes a password manager and VPN, making it a great all-in-one way to protect your entire device. So all of these antivirus software candidates are powerful, but are they easy to use? I found their installation process is pretty similar across the board. After purchasing a subscription, you just need to head over to the provider's website, download the installer, and then follow the instructions. This basically consists of clicking a few agree and continue buttons, so nothing too complicated. After the app is installed, simply log in and you're ready to go. As far as interface designs go, Norton is very functional, but since it's full of features and various customization options, it is less intuitive than other dashboards I've used. Because of this, it's better for more advanced users. TotalAV, on the other hand, is super well organized and beginner-friendly, because every feature even has an explanation about what it does. And even though Bitdefender's installation process is a bit of a pain, using up 500 megabytes of space and taking longer to download than the others, it does have a very minimalist, intuitive layout that users of all backgrounds can easily navigate. But when it comes to picking the best antivirus for PC, a hugely important factor is, of course, the cost. So what do the subscription prices look for today's providers? Well, Norton has a great entry-level plan that includes the malware scans, password manager, and covers one individual device. However, the best deal definitely comes with their deluxe plan, since it can be used on 5 devices simultaneously and includes their VPN as well as 50 gigabytes of cloud storage, among an array of other features. Keep in mind, though, that their renewal prices are pretty steep, so it may be wise to switch to another provider before the subscription is up. TotalAV's standard plan, on the other hand, can be used on up to 5 devices at once. However, if you want to access their VPN, password manager, and ad blocker, then going with the Internet Security package is the best choice. Plus, it bumps you up to use on 8 devices simultaneously. Bitdefender's entry-level plan is actually the cheapest of the bunch, though it only protects a single device. The Total Security plan, however, covers up to 3 devices, is still super affordable, and is available on a whole range of operating systems. Yes, the renewal prices are generally at least double the initial cost. Yikes. So my advice is to opt out of auto-renewal within the app. Then use our exclusive discount link in the description or QR code on screen to simply alternate the providers. Regardless if you're looking for the best antivirus for iOS, Android, PC, or Mac, all of today's providers are solid options. Even though Norton's interface is designed for more advanced users, it's a reliable choice for those who like lots of customization. TotalAV's one fault is that it's missing a firewall, but otherwise, this app tops the list as one of the most user-friendly, secure options on the market. And aside from Bitdefender's installation process being resource-intensive, it has some of the most affordable prices, while maintaining excellent malware scanning results consistently. If you're still unsure which provider suits your specific cybersecurity needs, I do have a couple more best antivirus suggestions. Malwarebytes is also a solid antivirus on the market. Its most recent independent testing scores show that it blocked 99.2% of zero-day threats, as well as 99.9% of 4-week-old ones. Additionally, it scored a solid 5.5 out of 6 in performance and 6 out of 6 in usability. Our in-house testing results were impressive, with the full scan detecting 135 out of our 150 planted malware. And though it was pretty resource intensive, the whole process only took around a minute. This app also comes with useful features like detection history, trusted advisor, and a VPN. Plus, it's easy to use for newcomers, has a very simple interface, and is available on all major operating systems. Pricing-wise, the Malwarebytes standard plan comes with all the basic anti-malware features you need, but for a little more, you can upgrade to their Plus plan, which includes the VPN. Before my next antivirus suggestion, why not join our Cybernews community by hitting those like and subscribe buttons? I make new videos like this every single week. My next recommendation, Surfshark Antivirus, actually started off as one of the top-performing VPNs on the market, but decided to become a more well-rounded cybersecurity tool and join the antivirus market as well. Surfshark already has a reputation for its reliability in the industry, and testing results further back this up. AV test evaluation showed that it was able to detect 100% of both zero-day and 4-week-old malware, and scored 5.5 out of 6 in performance and 6 out of 6 in usability. During our in-house testing, the full scan found 135 out of 150 malware samples, and though it was pretty fast, there were occasional spikes up to 90 and 100%. Real-time protection detected 127 of our planted threats and removed them quickly and efficiently, making it one of the best antivirus for Android options. For such a new product, Surfshark has some great anti-malware capabilities too, which improved each time it's independently tested. Granted, this app doesn't come with tons of additional features that other providers include, but on the flip side, it's also more affordable. Their Surfshark One plan lets you use the antivirus on unlimited devices at once, and the VPN use is unlimited, all for less than the cost of a cup of coffee each month. There's also a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can test the waters before committing. Of course, to grab the lowest price on a Surfshark or Malwarebytes subscription, be sure to use our exclusive discount link in the description. Now for my end-of-video surprise, I've gathered some fan-favorite antivirus options. I've been reading your comments, and these next 3 providers' names have been asked about the most. EsetNod32. Now, testing-wise, this antivirus was able to catch 100% of widespread and zero-day malware. This provider does have a solid reputation, and the app comes with nice security perks like real-time protection and some anti-theft tools. Keep in mind though, its prices are definitely on the steeper side. Avira, on the other hand, was able to detect 100% of both zero-day and 4-week-old malware. Plus, it scored a perfect 6 out of 6 in all other categories. The app includes some great features like safe shopping, which keeps your online transactions secure, and the file shredder that permanently removes data from your device. And though it has a VPN, its capabilities are limited compared to today's other providers, and the pricing isn't as affordable. Lastly, the Windows Defender antivirus comes free with any Windows installation, but as I've said before, the free apps generally are worth their price point, which proved to be true here as Windows Defender was only able to detect 1 out of the 150 malware samples we planted. Real-time protection did a bit better, finding 39 threats. However, these results are just not enough to keep your device safe, so an additional antivirus app is absolutely necessary. To sum up this deep dive comparison, it doesn't matter if you go with Norton, TotalAV, or Bitdefender because they're all quality, top-performing antiviruses. Norton has been a reliable PC antivirus for a long time now, TotalAV offers protection against a variety of digital threats, and Bitdefender is an optimal choice for those who prioritize robust security features. If this video helped you choose your next antivirus, then feel free to hit those like and subscribe buttons because I'll be making updated videos about them in the future too. Don't forget to use our discount below to save money on your subscription, and I'll see you in the next video.